a good part of my time was spent trying to make it easier for people to register and vote.
North Carolina's first Black Supreme Court Justice Henry Fry says voting is the only way to ensure every facet of the North Carolina demographic is heard, especially minority voters.
A voteless people is a hopeless people. In other words, people who don't have the right to vote and don't vote. Or if they have the right and still don't vote, that's a very bad situation to have.
But Fry says things like the shortened early voting period enacted this year and the voter ID law coming in 2016 will negatively affect minorities and voters in general from coming to the polls.
A lot of the rules that have been enacted in this last legislative term went in the opposite direction of the things that I worked for.
Still, Fry believes the key to combating more strict legislature is remembering one important element.
Don't worry about changing the laws now. Let's get out and register and vote and study the candidates.
Here on campus, Elon senior and political science major Christopher Giles says minority students need to be both aware and active when it comes to matters of voting.
I think the first thing we have to do is understand that voting is an issue that affects us whether we're on Elon's campus or not on Elon's campus, especially as minority students.
Dr. Randy Williams, Dean of the Multicultural Center, agrees.
I think students have a powerful voice, in fact, have the most powerful voice in the whole enterprise of higher education. So when students speak, they have the potential to influence other students, so that peer-to-peer effect.
Christopher says getting the minority voice out there is simple. Vote.
I think people who do not vote actually miss out on their opportunity to have their opinions and their own personal needs catered to.
Atoria Mills, Elon Local News.